I had a really good feeling about that one, to be honest. I actually thought that was going to be it. Whatever.
You're about 10 minutes from the DMZ drop zone.
Glad to hear your voice on the line. Wouldn't have made it through Iraq without
So somehow when I slammed my controller at the end of there,
only the ones who saved my ass.
I have this like foam wrist pad that I like rest my hands on, and where I smacked the controller, it's like white, and I can't rub it off. But I don't. It's like this thing is like gel, like it's like a black gel pad. So I don't understand. Like I didn't scratch it, right? So like something is on it, but
M4A1 carbine.
Very confused.
Barrel tends to overheat. Other than that, a fine weapon.
The new Jack of Clubs strat? I don't take the transport truck. All I do is I take a Mafia truck. I bring one Mafia soldier with me. It does not need to be the capo. Sorry, Peng, I know you had that theory going about the capo. It has nothing to do with the capo. And you just don't worry about having a disguise. You drive past the tank at the, like, if you cut the corner tight enough, that tank will never hit you, and then you just kind of drive up and ditch your truck, and the rest of it goes pretty much as normal. The key, the reason why it's more consistent, is that I can drop a passenger off of the Mafia technical truck, and he will be facing the way I want him to. Like, he'll be facing straight, and there's going to be nothing in his way. With the transport truck, when you get the guys out the back, they always just face the transport truck. So their field of view is nothing. Like, they're just looking at the truck, which is why I usually, like, I try to walk over to them or bump into them, try and make them, like, turn around or whatever, and it almost never works. And then if that doesn't work, I try to, like, run back and run in front of them. It's way easier if I just set up the guy to be looking at the Allied helicopter. It makes it so much more consistent. I mean, I think I'm like 8 for 9 now, and that's really good. I mean, that's compared to like maybe a 25% success rate before, if that. I mean, it was really bad before.
The area is a lot hotter than we expected. Hang on while I patch into the Allied uplink.
The only time it failed was I like shot the guy in like the foot one time, and he turned around and ran the other way, like ran away from me. And so when I killed him, he wasn't looking at me. So that was the only time that I've done this new strat where it didn't work. So now I just make sure that I try to start aiming high, so that even if I miss, I'll just miss on like the shoulder or something, which will cause them to kind of like recoil in a controllable way, if that makes any sense. Okay, did that... Oh wow, I missed the speed burst again, that sucks. Did that Humvee do some shenanigans there? Like, did it blow up twice or something? I feel like... Wow, this is terrible. Oh my god, I didn't get a quick exit either. Can't aim.
You killed him! Alright, that's okay. You can still verify him, but now we only get half the bounty. Good work, but we get a lot more money if you capture them. Anyway, 1 down, 51 to go.
Losing like 8 seconds off of gold here. It's a really bad anti-up.
Now let's take care of those artillery pieces.
Yeah, but normally... Okay, so I guess what happened was
You should be able to target the artillery from here.
the Humvee didn't actually blow up when the artillery hits it, which is what normally happens. This time it just caught it on fire, and that's why I thought there were 2 explosions. Because there were 2 explosions.
Great work. Garrett will be pleased. Now get back to the A and HQ. Wow, what a mess. They really needed your help. Go talk to the guard again.
Not bad. Maybe I was wrong.
Yeah, no, for me it normally is like a direct hit and blows it up right away. Nice.
It's the Mercenaries. Get him.
Alright, that bad anti-up was worth it. Oh my god. Can I get a speed burst, please? Man, Humvee speed bursts are such a pain in the ass. No, don't turn, thank you. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that RNG was good enough to make up for the bad anti-up, and the way I kind of treat RNG in my head is it's random. So like if you had any difference at all in like what exactly you did to get to that point, you wouldn't get the same RNG. So if I had done a really good anti-up and then gotten terrible anti-tank RNG, I would be in a worse position than I am right now. So I am not even concerned about the, obviously if I just got both, that would be awesome, but I'm not going to worry about it. Long dialogue.
사령관님, 이분이 바로 대령님이 전화하신. 안녕하세요.
What do you think? Are you going to be able to work with this guy?
Believe me, I've dealt with lots of blowhards like him.
I've identified each defense point for you. They'll flash when NK troops are in proximity. You won't have long to get from point to point.
It really is astounding how bad their pathfinding is sometimes.
Troops are attacking the north defense point.
Ah, I didn't want him to get out. It's fine. We'll deal with it. Whoa. That thing got some pretty serious. Oh, he's right there. I was like, where's the other Jeep? I had no idea where he was. Oh, I also totally forgot to drop the morale. That's okay, I guess. I guess I could just use my oh man, that was bad. I'm gonna have to get into the Jeep from the right side just to be safe, because otherwise I might get into the Humvee on accident. So I think I'm gonna... I don't actually know. I might get Jeeps still. I'm a little worried I might get an armored car instead of a Jeep, but I'll just be prepared to fire an AT missile if that happens. Wow, this is a really bad execution. Wow, can I please? Thank you. Nice, I got a Jeep. Well, maybe not so nice because I can't hit shit today, apparently. I think I got it.
NK troops are moving in on the south defense point.
Alright, that was actually really good. I'll take that for sure.
NK forces are attacking the north defense point again.
Alright, not a bad stem the tide, as long as I can mop up this final checkpoint effectively. That was a really good southern checkpoint, so... Yeah, I've noticed that since I watched your run, Sniper. You get that RPG reticle thing every now and then. It's I mean, you as in the royal you as in, I get it sometimes. Yeah, I get that from time to time, and I only noticed it after I saw it in your run. And I do, after you responded to my question about it. On, man. Go. Wow, it was in reverse there from the spin for some reason. Oh my god. Bro, this sucks so bad. There's just like such a small amount of traffic on the road. It really, really drives me crazy whenever I actually like hit any traffic. It's like, how? Well, that would have been a really good stem the tide, but now it's just a good one. I mean, that was probably like a 15-second time save, stem the tide or something.
There's something wrong with Sergei. I don't trust him.
Don't either, but it could be a valuable resource.
There's only scattered resistance in the area, but those machine guns could be dangerous.
Yeah, see, so like right there,
Found a weapons cache.
my truck is now in the way, and that happens every now and then. So I'm gonna have to like push it out of the way with this thing, which usually doesn't actually waste that much time. But man, this one's especially bad. That was really bad RNG. Well, it's not. That's not really RNG. I mean, that's every ounce of that was in my control technically, but you know, things like that I kind of just, they're essentially random, even though you're in control of it as the player.
Thanks for the vehicle. If you bring us others, you'll pay for your trouble. Vicky!
Oh, that was too early. Why do I do that?
Oh boy, not good.
Why do I do that? You know? That is the dumbest mistake you can make. And it's just like, why? It's so easy to not do that. Like, you can fire that rocket as late as you want. Man. So, historically, every time I've made that mistake, the run has died from something else. And I've never actually been forced to use the press truck during the Ace of Diamonds or the Ace of Spades. But that is the backup for if you make that stupid mistake like I did. You can kill the journalist during Omerta, or during Etuno, unlock the press truck, and then call that in as your vehicle during those contracts. But obviously it's slower than the Jaju, and it takes time to kill the journalist, so it's not ideal. Ow. That was lucky that it didn't blow up my truck. Bad driving.
A mercenary, violence for profit. The two hallmarks of Western ideology.
I don't know if it's additional menuing. Okay, good. Good to know. That strat is that wasn't even
Really?
that wasn't even that good. Because I got blocked by the truck and everything, and I still golded that by a couple of seconds. So good to know that that new strat's faster. I think that just goes to show how much time save, or how much time loss is possible through minor mistakes that cause you to, if you're driving from point A to point B and you lose momentum, it really compounds in ways that you don't necessarily like feel the same as time loss in like any percent or something like that.
Hey, I just got an email from Chinese HQ. Well done. That's one less NK Command Center.
Yeah, but the thing is you unlock so few vehicles in this run that I'm not sure whether that actually, you know, makes any appreciable difference.
You should play the field a little. Get to know all the major players before you commit yourself.
So even though I made that mistake, I'm 20 seconds ahead right now. This is actually a very good run, in spite of that mistake. And we should save a couple more seconds here. I need to practice driving around the Mafia HQ quickly, but I do think that it might be faster. I need to get a split where I actually like get fast dialogue and everything goes right to compare against. But I think driving around with the Humvee around the left side is actually faster than cutting through the alley. Just because you can like jump out of the Humvee and get directly into the Mafia truck. So like that right there. I think that might be faster, but let's see. That was pretty good. Let's see if we get fast dialogue here. Nah, long dialogue. Very long dialogue.
Yosef, look who's back. Hey.
I think that definitely saves time though. That dialogue definitely wasted more than 2.5 seconds.
I hope you remember your flight training.
And that's all I was off on gold by. So Don't turn left. Nice, that was pretty good. Yeah, that was really good. Oh my god, I'm struggling here. There we go. I don't think I can get a gold with that time loss that I just had, but we shall see. Alright, that was pretty good, like, recovery from a bad situation. So I'll take that for sure. And then let's see if we can guide this here. Get out of the way, Jaju, please. Thank you. Alright, good. Alright, overall, pretty good execution for pretty mediocre spawns and whatnot, so I'm pretty happy about that. Okay. If I get over the fence, there we go.
Что ты тут делаешь? Двигайся.
The Russians are providing a truck and...
Anytime I save time during walking the dog, I'm happy. I know I've got like 20 seconds of
Hey,
potential
I'll put it
time
back
save,
in one
but
piece.
realistically, I'm really happy with any time saved at all. Come on, buddy. Pathfinding, man. There's definitely an art to picking up the capo, and I thought I had it down to a science, but I messed it up there, and I mean, really? I mean, even if I hit the Jaju, does it have to spin my truck into a 180 degrees, you know? Can't I just, like, get kind of lucky and I just kind of push the Jaju back and slow down a tad? Because the problem is, once I saw that Jaju, I didn't really have a chance to, like, correct for it. I wasn't gonna, like, swerve out of the way, because I probably would have had the same result.
There's the jack. Take him out, we get our bounty.
Bruh. What did you just throw? What is that noise?
Roger, this is Expo 2. I am in the air. I see your smoke. I'm at the LZ. I am taking enemy fire.
Actually, you're taking friendly fire. Correction. You don't hear that right there? Something's like stuck between two pieces of architecture. Should be good.
Sergey isn't
Nice. I'm kind of surprised I lost time there. I actually thought that went pretty well.
Sometimes you have to break.
I mean, it wasn't the best I'd ever done, but kind of surprised I lost time there. Oh, you know what? It did take the capo a long time to get into the truck, and then I did miss a North Korean soldier, and I had to, like, walk the guy down the side of the train, so, I mean, yeah, there were definitely some things that probably added up to pretty significant time loss. I had to scratch my leg there.
The North and South Korean forces are fighting near your position. Great, they've blocked the road. If you're not properly disguised, they will shoot at you on sight.
I'm always worried here that the South Koreans are going to get a stray bullet that like hits this guy in the head and kills him. Yeah, 20 seconds. I mean, yeah. There's a lot of time saving clubs. So I mean, really, now that the warp is more consistent, I'm kind of hoping for closer to like 30 seconds of time save. You know, between, or not between, like moving forward, I guess. I'm hoping to be at least 30 seconds ahead. Just because there's so many opportunities to save time that aren't RNG based. There are like RNG ones, but then there's also like execution ones. And it's very realistic to be 30 seconds ahead. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with 20 seconds still. Did I miss? Oh no, I didn't miss. I thought I missed there.
South Koreans are starting to retreat. They obviously weren't expecting this kind of resistance.
Damn it. That's not gonna work.
Nice going.
Yeah.
The South Koreans are
I
retreating.
didn't get onto the truck. Man, that sucks. Not even like because of the time loss. That just sucks because I want to test that as much as I can, and it's you know, jumping in this game is really difficult. So like, it's hard to jump onto the truck consistently. I just hate the fact that like, okay, if you take a mafia truck and you go and you leave it somewhere and then you just stand there and you wait for them to like do those idling animations, it takes a long time. Like they're not doing idling animations constantly, but for some reason, I don't know if it has to do with just the timing of that contract and like how I do it, he always seems to be doing an idling animation, which leads me to believe like maybe I should just wait like a few seconds before I blow up the final enemy. You know, like maybe that would set the cycles in a way where I wouldn't have to worry about that as much.
Is it just me, or does Sergey seem a little crude, even for a mafia boss?
Hey Banter, thanks. You just missed the new
Of their operations, Yosef.
Well, I'd watch out for him too.
the new strat for the jacket clubs, and the one for playing the odds didn't work. So
This job quietly. Joseph just gave you access to a support item he thought you might find useful. I've identified the allied officer for you.
yeah, no, exactly, right? Like it's super floaty, and you can't really change your trajectory. Like once you've jumped, you can't really like change which way you're moving. So that makes it kind of like difficult to not mess up, I guess. It's not forgiving, is basically what I'm saying. Alright, this is not great. My stun is going exactly where I need to go. Yeah, yeah. Whatever. I should have played that safe because I kind of saw that coming. I should have ran down the side of the hill. Not a great Omerta so far, but I just made the text monospace. I also got better Twitch TV installed again. I think it's like the third time I've had to reinstall it. So you guys can use your BTTV emotes again.
I don't think that's what Joseph had in mind by quietly. Rundown, 3 to go. I've identified the prisoner for you. He appears to be in an SK vehicle moving at high speed. I wonder where they're headed in such a hurry. I've identified forces appear to have secured the entire area. It seems like they were waiting for the arrival of the NK prisoner. It won't take long for word of the prisoner's death to reach the SK officer. Better hurry. Good work, you're halfway there.
Not good, not good. Okay.
Only one target
Good
left.
recovery.
I've identified the Chinese tank.
I shouldn't have opened fire as early as I did. I should have lined up my shot first. This is a pretty mediocre Omerta. The contract's going fine, but that first number card was a pretty decent time loss from stunning myself and also from the drive down the side of the mountain. I didn't really slow down enough. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, good. That was perfect. Oh, I have the gunner. I actually have the gunner this time. Let's see if I get the fade out skip.
Mission bounty is being transferred as we speak.
Nice. I'm telling you, man. If you have the gunner, you get a fade out skip. I don't know. I beats me as to why. I have no theories about that. Whoa, the game definitely almost crashed.
Number card nearby. Check your radar for the location. Good work.
What are you doing?
The stream's drop. Oh, I actually did drop some frames. That's all. I'm not actually. This is not my typical problem, which is my computer starts to overheat or whatever. There must have been a bit of an internet like drop or something. I dropped 176 frames. Hold on. I just recorded the last 5 minutes of gameplay so that if I do need to like kind of stitch the run together, I can do that. God damn it. Why does this keep happening? Like my arm, all 3 times I've made that turn in this run, there's been a vehicle there. Holy shit, man. That is so annoying. You know me. Do you think I'm getting these records legit?
Go on in. Who the hell are you? Right, of course. Hey, Mercenaries.
You're doing well so far. Sergei might not know how.
See you, man. Thanks for stopping by.
But I do.
Dealing with the press makes me nervous.
Oh, what am I doing?
Don't get
I
caught.
specifically had the correct weapon out. Like, I actually have it down to kind of like a flow, where I have the right weapons out way in advance of when I actually need them. So I don't need to think about it. So I had the right weapon out, and I swapped it. So stupid. So now when I get the journalist, I'm probably gonna actually get out and then switch back. Oh, I also need to kill the journalist, because I don't have a Jaju. I almost forgot about that.
The Queen has been smuggling weapons into and out of the area. But the Allies have all the roads blocked off and they own the air, so how he's doing it is a mystery.
Let's go.
Check your email. Joseph has some interesting insights into this journalist.
Go south from here.
I thought that's what all speedrunners did. You know, isn't that the whole point tool assisted speedrun or something like that, right?
He's using the hospital as a cover for his operation. The journalist has been killed. Sergei will certainly be pleased to hear that. He's blowing up the hospital,
Okay.
destroying the evidence. If you don't catch him, no one will know how he gets weapons into the area. Sergei is going to be happy to hear about this.
Kind of hectic, but it'll play. Assuming I don't get shot by an RPG here. Oh, this guy got back in. Okay, sure. You want to come for the ride? Whatever, man. I don't actually think it helps me to have him along, but we'll see. Actually, in fact, yeah, it almost certainly hurts me to have him along. I'm probably gonna have to dump him at the 4 coming up here, or like right before the 4 when I do this speed burst up the hill. That works.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
See you, man.
Good work.
Alright, so I need to remember, I have frags out. I need to have stuns out to do the verification skips on the next couple of, or on just on the next number card. Actually, that's not true. I want frags out. I don't know why I thought I want stuns, but no, I definitely want frags. So we're good. No, 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 no. I hate that rock. That rock in particular. I hit that rock so often. So often. That turn is so difficult to make, I tell you. It's like one of the hardest like driving things is if you get good RNG on that fence and it opens and then you squeeze through, but then you need to like make that turn perfectly so that you don't hit any of those rocks. It's like crazy how precise that is. Fortunately, my truck is not really in great shape, but hopefully none of these guys throw a frag at it and then I should be fine. One of them went missing. I hope he didn't go get into my gunner seat. But I guess if he did, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, there he is. Patch rock. We should start a petition for a patch to be released for the digital version of this game where that particular rock gets removed. Oh my god, that was so bad. I tried to get a speed burst up this hill instead of just going like slightly around this side here, which is, you can do it without a speed burst. High risk, low reward didn't pay off. Go figure. Okay. Alright, that overall though, that was actually a pretty good Eastern number card set. Let's see how we do on the Western ones.
Good job.
Okay, I'm on my way.
You know, I wonder, would a better alternative to the Jeju be to just use the North Korean allied car, or the North Korean armored car? I guess I still need a civilian vehicle during the last contract though, during the Ace of Spades, so. So far, so good. We got really good Jeju RNG, and yeah, I mean that's not really
Your SNS signal's being jammed.
the make or break for this section, but it's definitely a good way to start it off. 'Cause you can get no Jejus, and then you just have to use the allied Humvee, which is actually like not the worst thing ever because it's potentially, I don't actually know if it's faster than the Jeju because the Jeju handles really well in the dirt, but it's potentially better than faster than the Jeju. And usually you have enough armor where even if you do get shot by like a tank or something, it's not gonna totally destroy the vehicle. but I think I prefer having a Jaju for this section. Unfortunately, this is going to be the only use of the Jaju in the run, instead of during the Ace contracts as intended. What is going on with all these tanks?
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
Hopefully that frag doesn't hit me too directly.
That'll be worth something
Nice.
to the Allies.
That way we can take more aggressive jumps here.
Support options are back online.
Man, where were these ZSUs before when I needed them?
Your SNS signal's being jammed. There's a number card nearby. Check
That was bound to happen one of these days.
your radar for the location.
The question is, do I continue at this point? Let's go pick him up and see how far behind that sets us. That was because I didn't get a disguise, so he ran over to the right, which he normally doesn't do. I just don't have that much practice with like splattering him over there. So I guess note to self, if he goes over in that direction, like don't run directly into that tree. No, the one near the DMZ doesn't give you enough intel. It's the 2. You need to get every number card. The only ones you have options on are the 2, 3, and 4. You can enter. You can leave one of those 3 number cards behind, but you have to get all the other ones.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location. There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
Oh, I didn't even do an animation skip. Are you going somewhere?
Yeah.
Where are you going? Yeah.
Picking up my
Support options are good job.
Oh, okay.
and then we'll stop my strapping.
Part of me wants to continue the age-old tradition of if I don't unlock the Jaju, the run just dies before I can even make use of the press truck. But I want to see how much time I'm losing here, and at that point I might as well do the Ace of Diamonds contract because I'm already going to be at the Ace of Diamonds contract, so... And then if I do the Ace of Diamonds contract and I get through it, then I might as well do the rest of the run, because the Ace of Diamonds is definitely one of the hardest parts of the run. It's been going like pretty well recently, but it's definitely definitely a really, really tough section.
intelligence necessary to track down the Ace of Diamonds.
Yeah, I mean, that. Are you talking about the voice you heard in the background? Oh, what? That was weird. I kind of got, like, tugged forward and then backward.
I don't care what they're
Ran into
denying.
the chair.
You tell that Russian thug he doesn't.
General Chang
Well,
is one of Saul's closest aides and most
the run
experienced
is
commanders. He'll be a
barely
top-notch
alive.
Oh, it's hard to take a man named Chin Chang
Yeah,
seriously.
whatever. We'll keep it
but
going. We'll
I'll
just see
give
what
it a shot.
happens.
I've marked the location of the Type 07 supergun on your radar. The gun is hardened and has a jamming system built in. You'll need to find a
Yeah, I mean, that's my partner. Long,
way to destroy it.
you know. I'm surprised you've never heard of her before or
Hey, I'm on
heard
my
mention
way.
of her before.
Special delivery.
Oh, the press truck is actually moving and grooving. It might be... It kind of feels faster than the Jaju, oddly. But I'm pretty sure I tested the speeds a while back, and I thought the press truck was slower. But it is zipping. I mean, I think this might be faster than a
There's a
Jaju.
lot of radiation in the area ahead of you. Probably a byproduct of the supergun's radioactive shells. You need to find a shielded vehicle.
I can't hear. Are you talking to me? I can't hear you. Are you talking to me?
Your SNS-6, the whole area around the supergun is
Cash?
bathed in radiation.
Wallet?
You'll have to find a way to destroy it without getting close.
Please move, thank you. I had one hand off the controller, so I couldn't actually change my
It seems to be
driving
inside
there.
the contaminated area.
So it's a good thing he
These
just
shells should be
decided to get out of my
strong
way.
enough to destroy the supergun. I'll mark it on your radar.
Man, the press truck is hauling. I don't know, this actually might be new strat? I don't know. I mean, this is actually going pretty well.
Allied forces this morning killed
The supergun is tough. It'll take a few shots to destroy it.
And the nice thing, too, is the press truck's actually a good deal, a good bit stronger than the Jaju. Let's see how prone it is to flip over, though. I'm not really sure how top heavy it is, like for this part here.
Strange activity. It looks like General Chang is preparing for a final push. I've marked his location on your radar.
Well, did pretty well there, actually, and I got a speed... Okay, you know what? I think the press truck is the way to go. Killing the journalist is only like a couple seconds extra. Huh. I mean, this thing's doing really well. Ah. That's why I want my rifle out. I remember. I was
Great work.
thinking back as to which one I wanted out. Definitely want the rifle out. Alright, so I already disposed of 2 of my AT missiles, so should be good to go for the tax evasion coming up with China.
Before you head off after General Chul Kang and the rest of the Hearts, you may want to take some time and get your bearings.
the kills yesterday. This effectively neutralizes the developing threat of strong...
Pretty bad Mafia truck RNG. I'm going to have to get this one going up the hill, which is going to be a little bit slower than if I had gotten one down the hill.
Что ты делаешь?
Oh, come on. Dude, that bounce was so unlucky. I've done that drive so many times. I've never, like, hit and then pivoted the way that it did there. And on the ice, you can't turn, really. So, like, whatever direction you're heading in, once you, like, set off onto the ice is more or less the way that you have to go. So I'm hoping I'm going to get a pretty nice gold here using the, even with that bit of shenanigans there. I still think I'm going to get a gold by using the press truck. Let's see. Come on.
Now an enemy of the Chinese.
Though my aides tell me I should have you killed for your careless actions against my men, it seems I must...
Yeah, look at that. Nice.
These codes will compromise the entire South Korean defense network.
All right, press truck it
I
is.
wonder if we can
Who
get the
knew?
South Koreans to pay us to make it secure again.
Well, this run already turned out to be worth it just because of that. What is going on? What the hell? I really hope that despawns by the, like, once I leave the draw distance. I think it ought to, but
They have the front of their outpost well protected. You need to find another way into that valley, or be prepared to spend a lot of money.
the truck is handling surprisingly well on the ice right now. I'm not really sure what that's about. Come on, come on.
Good, you have the codes. Now get back to Chinese HQ.
Nice. A little slow, but at least I made it over. And I got a speed burst. Yeah, that was pretty good. Let's see what kind of RNG I get going back to the Chinese HQ. I need to keep in mind, if I get bad RNG, I'm better off just going to the next contract and not doing a warp than like sitting around. I did that a few runs ago and I realized that I was wasting more time than it was even worth. Because the warp here does not really save that much time. It's really minor. Alright, this is pretty lousy RNG. Oh, here we go. Let's see if I got it.
Colonel Zhao Peng is
Nice.
I can't say I've ever been paid to start a war between two countries.
They just call us
Oh.
the big hand.
I still haven't learned my lesson there. The start of this contract, like 9 out of 10 times, there's a truck or a Jeep there where if you cut that corner too tight, you end up bashing into them. And I thought I had learned my lesson because I didn't make that mistake the last couple of attempts, but I guess not. I think I've kind of figured this one out, knock on wood. I think if I stay far enough back, then the turrets don't shoot at me, and then I can safely get in, and then I can safely get through here. Yeah, see, so that works pretty consistently. I just need to basically stop before that sign, and then getting him in is no problem.
Support options are back online.
Roger, target received. Bombs free.
No, it's happening.
Colonel Zhao Peng is
Nice. I'm surprised I lost time there. That was really good. I thought that was really good.
Yes. We can always count on Peng to do what's in Peng's best interest.
Where did I lost 7 seconds there off of gold? Like, how? How would I save 7 seconds there? Picking up the journalist faster, I guess? Like, that's got to be it, right? I mean, everything else I think went as fast as it could have. I might need to reset that gold. I'm not really sure where there were 7 seconds to save. 4 seconds to save, yeah, definitely. I could definitely save 4 seconds there. I don't know if I could. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Wrong vehicle. Jesus Christ. Wake up. God. Alright, come on, buddy. Man, I have not been getting good luck with disguises here recently. That used to be, like, extremely consistent. Okay.
Might be a good idea to move Dr. Hahn away from the reactor. You may not survive waiting for the extraction helicopter while being bombarded with radiation.
Or tank shells.
Roger, this is Expo 2. I am in the air. I see your smoke. I'm at the LZ. I am taking enemy...
Because, I mean, the thing is, if I'm not going to get a disguise, it's not even worth getting into the press truck to begin with. Might as well just stay in the Chinese Scout.
Colonel Zhao Peng is...
Nice.
Peng really seems to...
Dude, and like that right there, 20 seconds of potential time save? Really? Really? I don't know about that. That was pretty good. Again, I lost time with the journalist pickup. And I missed the first attempt to call in the Blackhawk, but like 20 seconds? I don't think so. But I don't know, who knows? Maybe I'm losing more time than I think I'm losing. Oh wait, that's not even the right, I'm not even looking at the right split. That's 20 seconds. No, that's right. Previous segment, 22 seconds of time save. I don't know. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Good work.
Taking fire! One of those civilian contractors.
Okay, I'm on my way.
The Allies announced today that they are using the last 2 hours of ancient Spain.
I was gonna go for a speed burst there, but I decided against it because there was the Humvee on the other side of the road, and I didn't want to crash into him. I'm not even like, the thing is, with the Jack of Clubs warp being as consistent as it is, I'm not even nervous right now about this run. This is like one of the few attempts in a long time I've gotten actually into spades, and I'm not even worried because I know I can do so much better than this. Like, this run's probably going to die because I'm going to need more or less, well, not perfect, but I'm going to need pretty good execution and RNG during some of the later splits. But let's just see what happens.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location. Good job.
I don't like where that guy was sitting. Not exactly sure how my truck lost 40 health points, but whatever. This should be enough. I'm trying to think, what do I need to do with this next number card? I drive over, I shoot her, I potentially blow up the helicopter, or should I just shoot the pilot? I should probably just shoot the pilot.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
Oh, did he already take off? Jesus. What a shot. Rocket out. What a shot. Oh, that was great.
That'll be worth something to the Allies.
I got a nice stun block there too because I killed the number card right next to my truck. That was really smooth. That's about as good as that's ever going to go. And that was not even planned. That just like I didn't even want the helicopter to take off. It took off really early. Oh, what's up, Melee Ace? I haven't seen you in a while. I guess I'll cut this way. Yeah, this is probably going to be a gold. I can't imagine I've had a better segment than what I just had in the past, but who knows, we'll see.
Go on in.
Oh, fast dialogue too. Icing on the cake. Oh no, look at that. It's not a gold. I'm actually losing time. That's crazy. That was so good. That just goes to show what I'm running up against. I am amazed that that wasn't a gold.
You realize we're walking into a trap?
There is a Russian proverb. The bear who sees the trap cannot...
Like, again, where did I lose time? Is my timer, like, running fast or something? I don't know. There's so many of these splits where I'm just like, where am I losing this time that, I'm supposedly losing? That split was, like, went off completely without a hitch.
It is a pity we couldn't work together like this before. This is how it should have been. Let's go.
It's an ambush. Sergey set you up.
Okay, I'm on my way. Special delivery.
Get Joseph and get out of there.
Get me back to our HQ in one piece and I'll give you $1 million. Then I'll deal with Sergey. Wait here. Take care of things inside.
Наемник.
Joseph isn't going to be...
Наемник.
Okay, listen up. I know
Alright,
the general
I
locations of the
want
renegade officers.
rifle
But you're
out.
going to have to get close or use your binoculars to identify them. If you take them out without killing any loyal Mafia soldiers, Joseph will pay us a lot more.
Of course, as soon as I shoot my target, any other Mafia in the area will jump on me.
Roger, target received.
Target confirmed. Take him.
Bombs free.
He's pissed off the Chinese.
Dale. Biggie, passa ese promotion.
Oh, frags. Come on, man. Don't do that to me.
There's another car nearby. Check your radar for its location.
Did not mean to throw a stun there. I wanted to throw a frag. Hopefully that doesn't hit me. It probably is going to. Because I think it just bounced off that crate in front of me. Let's jump this way. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, that worked. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to kill the Mafia officer. Almost forgot. Wouldn't be the first run where I forgot to kill the kill a Mafia officer.
That's him. Take him out.
Target received. Bombs free.
Nice. Alright, so this next guy, I cannot blow up the Abrams like I did, or the Bradley like I did. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Ah, he got in.
There's another
Damn.
car nearby. Check your radar for its location.
The mercenary.
Oh, I threw it. I threw another stun. Let's see if we can hijack this Bradley before that stun goes off. If I get hit by it, no big deal. It's a little bit of time lost, but...
Colonel Garrett is going to be
Alright,
happy to hear
buddy.
about this.
Come here. Come here. I probably should have gotten a health pack, but I was in a little bit of a rush because of this situation. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I haven't done this in so long. I think I have to go between these two trees, but that doesn't seem realistic with the ZSU in the way. I think I needed momentum to get up this hill. Come on, come on. Oh, nice, nice, nice. All right, we're good.
There's another car nearby. Check your radar for its location.
All right, so far so good. Little rough around the edges, but we're getting through it.
That'll be worth something to the Allies. Your SNS signal's being jammed. Support options are back online.
Where am I going? This way? Yeah, this way. I haven't done this in so long. Well, that's actually not really true, but like I did it probably last week, but I've done it so few times, I'm just not very confident in which way I'm supposed to be going.
There's another car nearby. Check your radar for your location.
Oh, nice. ZSU. Okay, perfect. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and kill the pilot. And that, I think, won't spawn another one, which is what we want.
That'll be worth something to the Allies.
That is extremely unlucky. I got stuck on that guy's ammo pack, I think, or his grenade pack or something. Oh, you know what? The ZSCs don't actually shoot at the player when you're in a Bradley. I forgot about that glitch. So that's okay, no pressure here. Yeah, that grenade pack on the ground actually caused me to lose my momentum. I need some momentum to get over this hill here. Not a lot. See, like, there we go. Got over it. That grenade pack actually slowed me down on that first attempt and prevented me from getting over. I think I would have gotten over otherwise. Wrong way. This way. Oh, how did I not get a quick exit there? I guess I was a little too far forward.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
Okay, I'm on my way.
So I'm clearly not saving the full 1 minute 45 here
That'll be worth
for some
something,
reason,
guys.
but we should be still saving like a minute, which puts us in
Special delivery.
good territory for. We'll see. I really want to get a sub 115 run. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do if this run ends up being shy of that, but we'll deal with that later. That was a really good fall down the hill. Speed burst to top it off. Nice.
That's your man.
Oh, it missed. But he got, like, stuck for some reason. So, thank you, game, for not completely screwing me over there. If he had just driven normally, he would have probably gone away. I don't think I would have been able to get a second shot off. So that was really lucky. And that was not bad luck that it missed. That was bad execution. I should have been leading the shot more. I was kind of setting it up so that it had to tail the truck rather than like hit it head on. Basically I aimed too far to the right. So the game definitely just helped me out there.
Looking for some extra cash, eh? Naomni.
You've been a valuable asset. Now that I'm in charge, I don't need.
Man, that gold is crazy though. There's another like 40 seconds to save there.
Joseph has a good idea where Sergei is hiding, but I don't have a fix on his exact position.
I'll find him, don't worry.
I wonder if Joseph was planning this from the start.
That's my guess. Must have killed him working for an idiot like Sergei.
There was too much traffic on the road for me to try to go for a speed burst back there. Might regret that. Probably wasted a couple seconds by not doing one. Oh man, I cut that way too early.
Jen, the North Koreans are
That
attacking
sucks.
Yongbyon. You better get back there. If I alert Allied Command, they'll flatten the whole city. You'll have to deal with this on your own.
Not that big of a time loss, but again, I'm just like, now I'm really down to the wire here. I don't think I can get a sub 115 run with like the pace I'm on. Please. Thank you.
Please be verified. You win again.
So you can't jump if you're taking damage. So I was like, can I please just have like a gap between everyone shooting me that I can jump onto this thing? Alright, what do we got? Good RNG? No, we got decent RNG.
Major Quan Lee, a.k.a. the Jacket Spirit, and Director of General Song's Intelligence Program, was killed yesterday after weeks of search and almost a full day of...
That was close. If I had run him over, I think that would have been a rip run. I don't think I have more. I need slightly more than $1 million to call on a press truck during this contract.
Take cover! Damn! Head on in.
Good news.
Nice.
This is the big show, soldier. There's only one thing between us and total victory in this theater.
What's up, Paranoia? Yeah, this is, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the sub 115, but we'll see what we can do.
Platoon of Garrett's tanks. Although you don't have to stick with them, heavy armor is always an asset.
Okay,
I called that at a bit of an aggressive angle because I've had it collide with that mountain over there and then just, like, blow up.
Special
You don't need to
delivery.
be shy about using them here.
I shouldn't have fired that rocket. I might need that, but hopefully if everything goes well, I won't need it. Can I get a speed burst in this? Should I try? I got a speed burst. Alright, nice. Wow, that was close. I almost got hit by 2 tank shells there.
They'll tear through the tanks.
Major Quan Lee, a.k.a. the Jacket Spear, and Director of General Song's Intelligence Program, was killed yesterday after weeks of searching and almost...
Nice speed burst there. That was really, really nice.
Major General Song firmly within the Allied grasp.
What am I saying? I took a bit of a risky route there and it paid off, so that definitely saved some time there. That was really good. That was an S tier drive. The only time save there would have been calling in the press truck at an angle where it was already like facing the direction I wanted to drive.
President Kim, stop.
I don't know. I mean, I think I'm on gold pace, especially because I'm using the press truck, which is apparently faster than the Jaju. I might, if this goes perfectly, I might be able to get a sub 115. But I'm really not sure. I mean, this is definitely cutting it close.
I'm on it. Hang in there, President. I'm calling an evac chopper for you. Go now.
The Allies questioned President Kim. He gave them the abort codes for the nukes at General Song's location. I've sent the codes to your PDA and marked Song's location on your radar.
The nerves are definitely settling in at this point. I'm definitely like getting nervous. See if we get a despawn here. Maybe. Nope. No such luck. That's okay. We don't need luck.
Yeah, that's gone good.
He's launched the missiles. You've only got one chance now. That code Kim gave us can still disable the warp. No, you've destroyed the computer. There's no way to stop the missiles now. Stay focused. An AN extraction team is on its way for Kim. Now go get Song.
Yes! 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 We got it! Woo!
Garrett is going to be happy to hear about this.
Yeah.
Sub 115, come on. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to retime that. I'm gonna have to retime that. That is... Oh, I think I missed it though, I really do, because I think if anything, I split early there, but I'm gonna have to do a frame-by-frame analysis of that to see if that was a sub 115. Oh my god. Man, the power of a couple new strats. Are you serious? That was easy. I mean, that wasn't even a good run, and it got record. This is what I've been saying though. These no helo attempts have just been such a drudge because the record I'm going for isn't even a good record. I just can't get through the darn game because I keep failing the warps during like
awful.
the early game, like the Jack warp especially. Oh my god. I thought I was going to miss that spawn kill there. I don't know if you well, you probably noticed. I had to reset up where I was standing like 3 times because I wasn't in the right spot, and then I had to really quickly line up my head and then line up the shot before the dialogue wrapped up. That was a really nice gold, though. I mean, okay, like, good thing I did the speed burst in the press truck, right? Like, that definitely paid off there. And I have to say, even if this isn't a sub 115, the fact that it's 115 on the nose, I'm probably gonna leave this category B for a little bit, just so that I can do a 100% run, like start practicing that. But after that, I think I'm gonna revisit this again, just because, like, it's fresh in my mind. The new strats are so consistent that I think with a few more attempts, I can get another record. Like, now that I can get through the, like, clubs consistently, I mean, we didn't even get the playing the odds warp. So, yeah, alright. Raider. You showed up at the exact wrong time. Wow. Alright, yeah, let's do a recap here. Anti-up was garbage. This was a really bad anti-up. I lost, like, almost 10 seconds off of gold. AT-RNG was really good. I think I got the best possible RNG, but I didn't get the best possible HQ dialogue. So that's, I think, the only reason that wasn't a gold. There's actually, that's not true. There's slightly better RNG than what I got for the AT guy, but it was up there. All right, 1:07:17 is the in-game time. 1 save, and that was the save at the end of the game, just like right before this screen. 1 death, which was when I was getting the 9 of diamonds, I think is who that is, and my Jaju bounced off a tree and killed me. Wow, that was this run? Dude, I'm telling you, man, this run was not good. Like, this is going to be pretty easy to run against. Very competitive late game, but, you know, it's, yeah, anyway. 6 retries, those are all intentional warps, I think. In fact, I probably wanted another one. I probably wanted 7. And then less than 80,000 meters travel total. Let's go ahead and continue, and I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit. Alright. Stem the Tide was really good. The time loss, like the biggest time loss here was actually from something I did after the contract. I can't even remember what I did. I made some dumb mistake later on. But yeah, that was really good. This was a gold just because I have a new strat. It wasn't even the best, like what the best that could be. So I'm pretty happy about that. That goes to show that strat, even though it's a little risky, even with the risk, it pays off. So that makes me. I wasn't even trying to reroute that contract. I was trying to figure out stuff for the Jack Warp and for playing the odds, but my save file just happened to be before Foothold. And I was like, well, while I'm here, why don't I kind of have a look around? And I started the contract, and within like 10 or 15 seconds, I was like, huh, what if I shoot a rocket at one of those walls and then I just jump over it? And then that turned into, because that was pretty easy to do, but then I was like not really in a great spot to like walk into the garage. So then I was like, well, what if I jump over the building? You know, like if I get enough speed, I could probably jump over this building, and then I'd be in a really good spot to get into the press truck. And normally what happens is the truck kind of flips over and I jump out as it's like flying over the building, but that's still good enough to get me on foot, like right where the truck is. So this guy, this was like 2 seconds shy of a gold, I think, just because of the HQ dialogue. Walking the dog was pretty good. I was happy with it. I had, if I remember correctly, I had some pretty solid recoveries from not so great RNG, or maybe it was the opposite of that, but I lost time during the Jack, and that was just, a few things went wrong there. I didn't pick up the capo at the start as quickly as I can. The Jack ran back behind the train, which wasted some time, and then my clear was not the fastest clear, and also I had to get I didn't even clear everyone. Like I set up the capo and then I realized somebody was left alive. So I could definitely save more time on that. I will say that I think my gold I'm not convinced at this point that the new strat here is faster. Can be faster even. I think it might be like a guaranteed time loss, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna leave that gold for a while until I get some really good like runs on that contract to compare against, and then at that point I'll decide whether that needs to be reset or not, just because it's like a new route. And the big difference here, you can see it in my PB comparison video if you just watched the run, but big difference here is I used to take the transport truck before. I would get, 2 or 3 mafia guys in the back of the truck, and I would drive over there, and the truck is pretty slow, and I would get over there, and then I would get the guys out of the truck after clearing the zone. But the problem is that the guys in the truck would always be facing the truck. So it was really hard to load the hostage into the helicopter and then get into their cone of vision to kill them in order to successfully warp out of the contract. And so I was like, well, I don't really know what to do, because I think I need a disguise here. Like, I think I need to approach with a North Korean disguise so that Jack doesn't run away and I don't get shot by tanks and blah, 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 blah. But I decided to try it with a mafia truck since I already had one from a previous contract. And lo and behold, it's totally doable to drive in there without a disguise. Sometimes the Jack does run down the train, but a lot of times he doesn't. A lot of times he actually runs towards you. So, and that was roughly 50-50 when I was testing. So, I mean, I think with the right RNG and the right execution, this could potentially beat the old gold, but at the very least, it's more consistent. The nice thing about this, I didn't even explain, is that you have the capo in the passenger seat of the truck. So when you get out of the truck, he will be facing whatever way the truck is facing. So you can park the truck facing the Blackhawk, like right in front of the Blackhawk, get out, and he'll just stand there looking at exactly where you're going to load the hostage, and then you can turn around and shoot him and be done, and that's worked really well. So then we have playing the odds. This warp did not work. I didn't even pull off the strategy here. It's kind of tricky, and I didn't even really get a good attempt in. I think I need to do some more testing of this to try to get it more consistent. But yeah, so I lost a lot of time there because I had to go back to the Mafia HQ. So that'll actually be really nice to run against if I can get this more consistent. And I guess even if I can't, because either way, I'm not going to be losing time here. Omerta was fine. I lost time at the beginning with the number card at the start, and then the actual contract execution was pretty good. And then I think I crashed the Humvee driving back to the Mafia HQ. Yeah, I know I did. That was when I flipped out and was like, I've hit every truck coming around this corner or whatever, which I actually don't even know if that's true. I don't know if that actually happened this run. I might have only bonked a guy once, during this split, but this one was really bad. And the only reason it was bad is because I died. Otherwise, execution and luck and everything went well. The Eastern number cards were really good. I didn't lose my Mafia truck. I killed the journalist to get the press truck. I got the Western number cards quickly. It was just the very final Western number card. I killed myself with my own Jiaju, which was just a disaster. So I had to go back and get them. And Peng. I'm glad Peng told me to keep the run going, because I was just about to restart there because I was like, this is terrible. Then we had the Ace of Diamonds, and surprise, surprise, the press truck actually saves time. I mean, this wasn't a perfect ace contract, but I ended up golding it. Gee, I don't know though. Maybe it. Actually, it was pretty damn close to perfect. The only real mistake was I didn't actually run over the ace at the end. I had to get out and shoot him. And then my Mafia technical RNG on the road after I go to the Medivac, which, by the way, I'm going to start splitting that into 2 separate splits, but for now it's 1. I lost some time there, too. But yeah, I mean, that didn't gold by much. It's really a toss-up. I'm not really sure the press truck is that much faster than the Jiaju, if at all. I think I'm going to have to do some experimenting with that. Anyway, I have to say though, I think I'm gonna stick with the press truck. I like the fact that it has more health. So like even if it's the same speed or like a second slower or something like that, it's a lot less sketchy. Like if you get shot by an RPG in the press truck can actually take that, whereas a Jaju, you're a goner. So the Jaju's just so fragile, and it flips over a lot more easily, and yeah. Manipulate the data was really good. I didn't get great RNG when I got back on like blowing up a Chinese vehicle, so I lost like 6 seconds off gold here or something, but as far as like execution goes, I was really happy with that. This one was weird. I don't know how I lost time here. I thought this went really well. I think I'm going to reset this one, because that gold might be from me being really aggressive with the journalist pickup, but knowing what I know now about how the turrets work and that they don't shoot until you actually like get close to them, I don't want to force myself to like be risky there to try to get a gold. So I'm probably going to reset that one, and I might need to reset this one. I'm going to leave this one be for a little bit just because there were some pretty significant mistakes here. Namely that I got the journalist into the Chinese scout and then had to get him out, and then I got into the press truck, and then I didn't get a disguise in the press truck, so that all wasn't like great. But I don't think I think I lost like, well, I lost 0 seconds, but apparently I had like 20 seconds of potential time save compared to gold, which I don't understand how it's possible. This one was really close to a gold. This was a super good split, and this one's gonna be tough to run against. Like if I'm over coming into spades, it's going to be very, very tough to get a record, because my only real time save is during this this Pikes Peak split, which, oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. So yeah, Long and Winding Road was good. All the number cards went well. I had a really clutch shot on the helicopter by the 10 of spades, and I had 2 nice stun block executions that saved me from getting shot too badly in the truck. I ended up with like 33 health or something in the truck at the end, which you're getting pretty close to getting blown up. So, because 20 health is the minimum. So I mean, yeah, I've kind of surprised that didn't gold, and I'm not looking forward to running against that split in the future. But yeah, that was a good one. This one was pretty much perfect escort service. I don't actually really know how I could have been faster here. I think I lost like a couple seconds, but yeah. I even got the speed burst when I jumped like back over the fence to take Yosef back to the HQ. So, and then yeah, this one apparently I have 45 seconds of potential time save here. I believe it just because of how long this split is. But wow, I thought that split was going really well. So to like know that there's another 45 seconds of time save, like I can't even imagine what that gold was like. That's crazy. This one was fine. I didn't get a speed burst at the start, and then I also like had a bit of trouble getting on top of the tank at the end to verify the card, and I didn't get the best Humvee RNG at the MASH, so this is a minor time saves here, but for the most part this is, you know, pretty good. And then yeah, super good gold during the Ace of Spades. That's going to be a tough one to run against. There's virtually no room for improvement on that Ace contract. I got a speed burst with the press truck off the bat. Now the press truck landed at kind of a weird angle, so that maybe that's a little bit of time save, but yeah, I got a speed burst. Then I when I climbed over the hill before I make like a 90-degree right turn to head to the prison, I got another speed burst there, and because I was going so fast, I felt comfortable driving past the guy who's in the recoilless rifle turret. Normally, especially if you're in the Jaju and it's a bit of a weaker vehicle, you're going slower and the vehicle's weak, so I always take that wide and I have to kind of drive through the barrels on the left side, which slows me down a bit, but it saves you the trouble of getting shot by that recoilless rifle. In the press truck, I think the vehicle is strong enough to actually sustain a shot, and also I think it's moving fast enough that you probably won't get shot anyway. So that saved time. And then I had pretty much perfect execution with the Bradley. You sometimes get a despawn of the wall so that you could just drive through and you don't have to like climb over the wall to get over to the computer. But I got a quick exit. I climbed up the hill quickly, so no complaints there. And then I got the spawn kill. So really, there's probably fewer than 5 seconds of potential time save unless I come up with some new like optimizations. That was a fantastic Ace of Spades. So 115 overall. This took a lot of work. I mean, this fail compilation, I'm not looking forward to making this one. I actually gave up on this. This is the first time I've ever given up on it, stopped going for a record and switched gears. I was going for this for so long, and then I just I couldn't do it anymore, so I quit. Then I went for any percent, and then that dragged on forever, and I eventually got that record. Then I came back to this, and this was starting to drag on again. I was getting close to hanging this up because it was just taking too long, but the new strats for, and this was my second attempt after changing the strategy for the Jack of Clubs. I think that says a lot about how these runs have been going. I mean, the fail compilation is probably going to be like 60 to 70%, just like Jack of Clubs warp fails. Oh, Discord. That's a good idea. I should make a Nightbot command so that you can do this, and then it'll post the link to the Discord. Good idea. Let's look at the sum of the best, and then I will cut this video. Let me save this and reset and compare. 109 even, 109 flat. So I still have 6 minutes of potential time save in this category. And yeah, I mean, my goal was really just sub 115 because of how difficult this category is. But honestly, like now, if I can get the Jack of Clubs warp to be like 90% consistent, then I would probably want something closer to like a 112 before I'd be really happy with this. Because I mean, this run really wasn't that good. It really wasn't that good. But lots of potential time save, and I'm actually looking forward to running it again, because I know that I can make it through the first section of the game and not have to just spend hours restarting clubs over and over and over again. And the thing that's really like a drudge about that is that clubs has the most RNG out of any section of the run. Clubs is like the most prone to just shit hitting the fan. Whether it's the AT RNG at the start, whether it's stem to tie just not working out, whether it's walking the dog with the money crate, you know, nonsense with that, or whether it's the Jack of Clubs warp not working. It's just one thing or another that's gonna like cost you major time in clubs. So anyway, thanks for watching.